Hello everyone, my name is Appleguy, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening. In the previous video, we finally finished Dampé's stupid minigame, and we are free now to do one more side quest before it's about time to be beaten the game. This side quest actually involves the trendy game, but we've already started it, sort of. Way back at the start of the series, we got this item right here, the Chow Chow figure. It's a Chow Chow figure that you won in the trendy game. What we do in this side quest is we collect other figures of Super Mario enemies, and we deliver them to different pedestals around the town. And the way you do this is each one has its own spot, you just have to find it. So let's see. Is this a stand for something? It says Bow Wow. What do we have up here? It's a stand for something that says Chow Chow. Place the Chow Chow figure here. We'll do it. Ta-da! Do you have anything to say that I place that there? Ho ho ho! My fine Bow Wow is so proud of his fine fur coat. No. Okay. Well, yeah. There we go. That's one part of the quest done. It basically is just involving us running back and forth between the trendy game. Sorry, Fox. I didn't mean to hit you. I didn't mean to. It was an accident. It just involves running back and forth between the trendy game and the, and wherever it needs to go. It goes to a different place every time. So what we're going to do, of course, is just jam this into the corner and put this up at the very top. We're just going to do the thing where we time it so that we can grab it right as it's coming by. We'll just scoop the Goomba. Ooh, that's a loose grab. Hold on, hold on, hold on. There we go. I think we got it locked in now. Okay. Very good. Oh my gosh. You can't make this stuff up. I am upset that I lack the writing talent to make this stuff up. We almost got the Goomba. Okay? We just need to nudge it like a teeny tiny bit this way. There we go. We got it this time. Alright. Unless it bounces out. No, we got it. Alright, very good. So we will not be challenging again. Of course, I have like infinite rupees at this point, so I'm not really worried about spending them all. Which is good, because we might need to do a couple of tries. You got a Goomba figure. Try to resist the urge to jump on it. I will do just that. Actually, will not be holding the Goomba for long. Although, why don't we take a peek at the Goomba? A Goomba figure that you won at the trendy game. Very good. I think if we interact with the statues once we place them down, they might have a new bit of dialogue attached to them. So let's see if we can go about doing that. So the Goomba goes here. Is this a stand for something? It says Goomba. Place the Goomba figure here. We will place it. Yes, it's a Goomba figure. Its maker put a lot of love into sculpting the eyebrows. All right. We'll check the Chow Chow one a little later in this video. We will be going back there. You notice there was 2 of the pedestals in Madame Meow Meow's house. And so we're going to be putting a second one there in a little bit. Okay, next up we have the spiny. The spiny is, in theory, an easier one to get. I really do like when they are at the very tippy top, though. Ooh, that's not going to grab at all. That would fly if it was like a rupee. Like 1/10 of the size. You're going to slip out. Oh, okay. Well, you know, no harm, no foul, really. He's about in the same spot we left him. So that's fine. We'll pay another 10. And we will run it back. There we go. There we go. That looks pretty dead on. I don't see a world where we don't grab this one. Maybe a little off to the side, but hopefully it'll just kind of coerce it in. There we go. Spiny ahoy. And the spiny should not fall out. No, we're good. And drop. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, no, we will not challenge again, Trendy Gamester. We do not need to, because here we go with the spiny. You got a spiny figure made with real metal spikes. Wow, that's actually very scary. We would not want to do that. Alright, so we're going to be taking this one to the house to the north. The house with all the children, the 7 billion children. There's actually 4 of them. And they don't have a dad right now. Oh, wait, he's back. Never mind, we're good. What does it say? It says Boo, so that one's not for us. This one says Shy Guy. And what about this one up here? Spiny. We will place the spiny figure there. And check it. It's a spiny figure. If only you had armor this hard and sharp. Yeah, if only I had the blue tunic. I've got to say, thanks again. Yes, Papal, you're welcome. Papal was trapped on the mountain earlier in this game, and that's why I figured he wouldn't be home, but he made his way home. So good for Papa. Also, Marin made her way back home. Thank you for everything. Link, you're the kindest boy I know. One day, I made a wish to the windfish. What was the wish? It was... No, it's a secret. That is true. If you tell your wishes, they won't come true, which is why I'm not going to tell you guys that I wished for the windfish to make everyone who's watching this video to like and subscribe, because then it won't come true. So I won't tell you that. Okay, there's the Boo. The Boo is a little tricky looking. I will notice that he is quite wibbly wobbly, as it were. All right, but we can just bring it all the way up, and as soon as that reaches its terminus, we can drop it. This might have been a little late, in all honesty, but hopefully we'll still nab it. Grab it! There we go. Okay. The Boo does not have a very solid base on the ground, but I think it's too big to roll out of the claw, and I was correct in that. Yeah, sometimes, I mean, the rupees, if you catch them where they fall flat, then they're also too big to fall out, but if they're rotating on a certain axis, they can twist themselves out. So we got lucky with the Boo. You got a Boo figure. As spooky ghosts go, this one's pretty cute. Very good. Now I always like to talk about ghosts whenever I get the chance on this YouTube channel, because I am not a ghost believer. However, I know many people are. And so that's cool. I would just like to share that fun fact about myself. I like to give you guys all the ammunition you need for my Wikitubia page. Whenever someone makes me a Wikitubia page. I'm just kidding. I don't even think that website exists anymore. Alright, we're gonna put the Boo down and read about it. It's a Boo figure. It's looking you in the eye and still smiling? Wow. Creepy. Ooh, it's a Boo. Alright. Well, let's move on. And by move on, I mean let's run back to the same place we've been this whole time and do the same thing we've done another time. Okay, we got a Cheep this time. Equally as topsy-turvy, but this one is smaller than the Boo. So I am a little concerned when it comes to this. This is a little askew. I don't think I'm going to grab this one very well. Okay, that's actually great. And will it roll out? It will not. It's really wanting to, but we're good. We got it. All right. Fantastic. Great. We got the Boo. No, that was a Cheep. My apologies. We got Cheep. I don't know if I called him Cheep when I first walked in. I meant Cheep. Cheep. Disclaimer. Cannot actually fly. Thank you. I appreciate that warning. Alright, so this Cheep actually belongs to Old Man Ulrira, who is a gentleman we have only talked to once in this series, once in person and once on the telephone. But he has two places in his house. Is it this one up here? Let's see. Oh, that's for blooper. We got to put it down here. This one is for Cheep. So we'll go ahead and pass that off, and let's read about it as well. It's a Cheep figure made with waterproof paint. Thank heavens, so someone could use it like if they went swimming or in like the bathtub or wherever. By the looks of it, I don't know if any child would want to play with that fish, because fish are not a cool toy. But, you know, to each their own. Alright, we've got a blooper now. Blooper up on the very top. That's generally where I like to have my bloopers, is on the very top. Alright, so we need to just keep this, and we will hold it. I explained this trick earlier in the series, but basically what I'm doing is I'm holding down the X button to basically lock... Oh, that's really late. But I'm holding down the X button to basically lock it so that it's... Oh, no! That's less than ideal. That's actually really ideal. Oh, that's less than ideal. I can't decide if this is really ideal or less than ideal. Ooh, what do we think here, game? This is strange. I want to wait for it to kind of settle out. It's kind of rocking back and forth. Okay, now it's just moving. Goodness gracious. Okay. I would really like to grab it while it's here. But let me see if it's going to move. It is going to move. Okay, let's just go for it. Let's see what we can do. I think this is actually perfect if we grab it. Snatch it. Oh, epic. That was honestly the best scenario ever. Holy, because the blooper is a really weird shape to grab. And so getting it into a stationary position was kind of massive. Very good. All right. Well, let's go ahead and grab ourselves our blooper. It's a blooper figure. It's not so menacing outside of the water. All right. And that one, of course, also belongs to Old Man Ulrira. So we're going to Pegasus dash on over there, jumping over the Cuckoo. Well, actually hit the Cuckoo. I was trying to jump over him. Did not want to cause harm to the Cuckoo. But now we can finish out Old Man Ulrira's house. So we're going to go ahead and put the blooper here and see what he has to say. Squids are the hot new thing with kids today. I can't help but think that's actually, that's most definitely a Splatoon reference. Squid Kid? That's a Splatoon reference. All right. Well, that's good. So, Old Man Ulrira's house is now done. We have just a handful more to do around the rest of the town. I guess we have a Shy Guy to do now. Pretty much the rest of these... Well, no, there's actually a fair split. A lot of them go to the Quadruplet's house, though. Right, we'll move over and up. Perfect. This side quest was, of course, not in the original nor the DX remake. This was added in the Nintendo Switch version. What's happening there? Are you good, Shy Guy? Yeah, you're okay. All right. He was shaking a little bit. He must have been a little nervous to go to his new home. But he's all good now. That's good. This side quest is also incredibly useless. So unless you're going for 100% completion just for the sake of 100% completion, I don't recommend this. You got a Shy Guy figure. Just don't ask what's underneath the mask. Well, what is the point of the mask? Mask is... That's the point of... Wait. Mask is... That's what the point of the mask is. All right. Cool. Now that everyone has clicked off the video because I sang the silly song by the silly guy, we can proceed. This is for Pokey. Okay. What is this one for? Shy Guy. There we go. I just did the wrong one. Shy Guy, what do you have to say? It's a Shy Guy figure. The eyes are holes, but why can't you see anything inside? Okay, so these toys may or may not be alive. From the sounds of it, I mean, it seems like the Boo is following us around with its gaze, and the Shy Guy is like a void when you look behind the mask. So, I guess that's what the point of the mask is. Okay, Piranha Plant. What do we want to do with you, good sir? What is our objective here? Because with the Piranha Plants, you really can't, like, preemptively wait for it. You need to grab... You need to, like, grab it as it's coming. So I think... I want to go, like, now. Okay! Well... okay. Alright, well. Now we've got something. What is the name of the game now? We're in a very similar boat to the blooper. Because we knocked this gentleman loose. Alright, so let's go to where we know it's going to be. I think I want to grab it by this part. So let me go down and see if I can grab it now. Oh, it's going to get cut off. Nope, I got it hooked. We're good. No, what? No, that's not the item I wanted. Okay, well, we're winners, but we did not get the item we wanted. So that's kind of goofy. The gosh darn magic powder like took a bullet for this guy. That's absurd. All right, it should be like a little bit easier now though, because we don't really have anything to sort of that shouldn't happen again. It did kind of just happen again, but it won't happen this next time, I guarantee it. And like I said, we have infinite money. I mean, not actually infinite, but for the purpose of this, we have infinite money. You know, I'll tell you, that was one of my favorite things about doing high-level math, which I don't like doing high-level math, but sometimes you'd get problems where it was like infinity over infinity times, or like you'd be dividing by like, oh, I didn't mean to do it again. Whatever. You'd be dividing by a large number. And on top would be like a large number plus 1. It's like, well, at the end of the day, a large number plus 1 is like basically just a large number, right? I always thought of it like, how much water is in the ocean? How many gallons of water is in the ocean, right? If I add 1 more gallon or take away 1 more gallon, does that really matter to the ocean? And so that's what it's like playing this game. Like, sure, I just spent like 40 rupees. Does that really matter in my 2200 rupee count? You got a Hey, how's it going? You got a piranha plant figure. You know, the flower that pops out from the pipes. All right, and I'll get my 20 rupees as well, and I guess I'll get my magic powder just because I earned it. I mean, I don't really care about the magic powder, but sure, I guess. Piranha plant figure. We take the piranha plant figure up again. No, I didn't mean to hit you. I'm sorry. I think I can actually defeat this guy if I... Is it magic powder? I can do something to defeat him. Oh, does that tame him? Oh, wait, that's neat. It makes him less aggressive. Chicken, get out of the way. I got places to be. That's cool. Okay. Piranha plant goes here. Is this I can't read. I'm going to put the piranha plant down, though. It's a piranha plant figure. What do they water these things with? Apparently whatever in the sewers. So I guess people are flushing like Miracle Grow. Although actually, fun fact, wastewater, if high in phosphorus, which sometimes it is high in phosphorus, can actually cause algae to grow out of hand, and that's called an algae bloom. So if you ever read about an algae bloom in like the bay or something, that's what causes it. It's usually excess phosphorus and or nitrogen, which can be in wastewater. So maybe whatever's in the Super Mario pipes in the Super Mario sewers is high in nitrogen and phosphorus. Okay, that was a really stupid ejection pattern, and I'm glad it's self-corrected because I would have been slightly salty about that. Just a little, but salty nonetheless. Give me that. Thank you. This is a Pokey, of course. The memory of meeting these still stings. Tell me about it. We encountered Pokies, I think like episode 7 or something, like way early in the series. And they were most definitely ouchies. They hurt. It was actually, I think that's the episode where I got my one and only game over of the series, which actually sucks. I'm going to be honest with you. Getting a game over in this game is bad, not just for like oh man, I got a game over. But like, it actually takes away part of the ending of the game. All right, we'll put the Pokey here. I'll explain that more in the next video when we beat the final boss. It's a Pokey figure. Each segment is detachable, even the head. That is true. If you were to knock out a Pokey with like the boomerang or something. Hold on, I think my audio is messed up. All right, fix that. If you were to take your boomerang or your bow or something and hit the Pokey, you can sever the different segments. That's both in this game and in other games where they appear in the Mario games. I'm missing one. Right? I'm missing one. What am I missing? I'm missing the other one in Madame Meow Meow's house, I think. Right? I swear I am. I'm missing one. I know that for a fact, but why am I missing one? Hello? Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm missing one. Does Madame Meow Meow want to give it to me or what? I'm missing the Bow Wow one. We read it at the top of the episode. Madame Meow Meow, what do you need? Bow Wow's proud of his fur coat. Yep. Okay. That's Chow Chow. Let me free. Oh my gosh, I'm trapped. Please let me free. Thank you. Okay. Alrighty, y'all. Well, it looks like we're going to have something else to do in our bonus video, which is, of course, the video or videos that come after I beat the main story, because the last figurine is only accessible after you watch the credits, like the entire credits. So I guess next episode we're fighting the final boss. In the episode after that, I did have a few things I wanted to show off beyond just the normal story of the game. I guess we're also going to be doing amiibos with Dampe, and we will do the final figurine. But that means that is just about all for this this video. We almost beat that minigame. In the next episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, we get to fight the final boss. So it has all come down to this. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be all for now. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please hit like and subscribe, and tell your friends about my channel if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me when you guys spread my videos around. And I'll catch you guys all back here next time for my next video. Until then, as always, take care.